Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Hodbrook and we are still on our Photoshop tutorials. So guys, recently we've been learning something about the Photoshop tools, and today we're continuing with 4 tools in Photoshop. So today I'll be teaching you 4 tools in Photoshop. So to begin, I'm going to open Photoshop and we'll start with our tutorials. So I have Photoshop here, which I've already opened. And what I'm going to do is upload my image, the image I'm going to use to teach. This is my own image, so you can also upload any image you want. So go to File, or if you're using the new version, you could just click on the open. But if you're using any other version, just go to File, then open. Then you open the image you want to use. I have my image here, and I have it in my personal. Sure. So yeah, I'm going to use this image. You select, then you click on your open. Sure. So guys, I now have my image in Photoshop. So we are not going to begin with the tools you're going to learn. So I think last time we ended at the smudging tool and the other tools. So today we're learning 4 other tools in Photoshop, which I'm going to if you're using the old version of Photoshop, you could find them here, but since I'm using the new version, that's the CC19, I'm going to right click on the 3 dots to see my other tools. So today we'll be learning about the blur tool, the sharpen tool, the dodge, and the bend tool. So to begin, I'm going to click on my blur tool. Sure. So we are going to see how the blur tool works in Photoshop. So I'm going to zoom in, holding my Alt and using my mouse scroll button to zoom in. Sure. So basically what the blur tool does is it's like you're using a brush, but this time the pin doesn't come, but you're actually blurring the surface. So if you could see most of the images that are being done by professional photographers, instead of using the camera to auto blur the background, they take the picture, then they use the blur tool to blur the background as they want. So as I pass my blur tool over my image, first of all, let me go back, Ctrl+Z to erase, then duplicate my layer so we see a different. So on my new layer, just brush into, if I want it to be so hard, okay, it's hard, choose my hard brush. Okay, then I try to brush over, brush over, brush over. Sure. I'm not going to do it so much since we are in our tutorial, so just a bit. Then zoom in, holding my Alt. Sure. So guys, if you could see the difference, I'm going to turn off the first layer. Then this is my my layer, the main image. And if I'm supposed to turn on the one I just edited on, you could see it has been blurred. So that's what the blur tool does. So I'm going to delete this layer, then remove to our next tool, which is the sharpen tool. So with my layer selected, just click on delete to delete my layer. Again, duplicate my image, then move on to our sharpening tool. So the same thing, since I'm using a new version, I'm going to right click on the last 3 dots, but since I'm having my blur tool, it's showing my blur tool, so just right click, then choose the sharpen. Okay, so guys, what the sharpening tool does is it's mostly used for images that have this blur surface. Like your image might be blur a bit and you want to sharpen the image. So sometimes we use the blur the sharpen tool because we might not need all the all the image to be sharpened, but just a part. So since I'm having my sharpen tool, let me just brush here, brush, let me choose my hard brush so you see it well. So I'm just going to brush. Sure. Okay, so guys, if you can see what happened, I actually took my brush a bit higher so you see the difference. So since my main image was a bit blurry, since I used the sharpness a bit higher, see the difference. So I'm going to turn it off. This is my main image, and if I used to turn it back on, you see there's this kind of sharpness within the places that I use my brush strokes. That's the sharpening tool. So you just have to reduce the opacity, just go into your brush settings, then reduce the hardness just for this little bit of transparency in the effect. Then you try to sharpen the places you want. So we are done with our sharpening tool, and the next thing we are going to move on is our dodge and the bend one. This tool comes along, it's like the dodge and bend, they are just similar, but the vice versa. It's like white and black. It's like tint and shade. Yeah, let me use the tint and shade method. When it comes to the artistic way of talking about the tint and shade, in photography and in digital works like Photoshop and all those stuff, Illustrator and so far as it's digital, we actually based on dodge and bend, and instead of using we actually based on dodge and bend instead of using the tint and shade. So just like the tint and shade, the dodge is used to brighten and the bend is used to shade, like darken the image. So that means my dodge is going to tint the image, and the dodge is going to tint the image, and the bend is going to shade the image. So same thing, let me delete this first layer with my layer selected. Click on my delete button to delete, then duplicate again, Ctrl plus J to duplicate, then right click again on my other two. Since I'm having the sharpen, I see the sharpen tool, to right click, then go to my dodge first. So I'm going to increase it again so you see the difference. Okay, this time let me take it a bit low. It's okay. So with my soft brush, so I'm going to brush through the lighter places, and the difference between the dodge and bend. Sometimes the dodge is mostly used for places that you expect to see it brighter, especially the places might be the lighter part of the images. It makes it more attractive and brighter. If I'm supposed to use it on the darker place, it's still, yeah, it also brightens the darker place. So it's like you want to brighten the place, then you use your dodge for the darker place. If I use it for the lighter place, it makes it more brighter. And if I want to like increase the hardness very high so that I get the whitey, so depending on what I want to do, Ctrl plus Z to go back. So this hardness, I normally take it down so I get this blending effect. So you just dodge the places you want to like brighten. Sure. So this is the difference. This is our main image, and if I'm supposed to click, you see what the dodge actually did to the image. So the vice versa, the right click, then bend. So the bend tool is the opposite of the dodge tool. So instead of making it brighter, it's like you are darkening the image, you are shading the image. So let me increase it a bit, so hardness a bit, so you see what is happening. Sure. So you could see the places that are brighter. Since I'm using the bend, I'm actually bending the image. That means I'm shading the image. So you see the places becoming dark. Let me use it on the brighter part. Sure. So this is what the dodge and bend tool does, and compared to our blur tool and our sharpen tool. The blur is to make it blur, and the sharpen is to make it sharp. So the blur and the sharpening tool is kind of vice versa, just like the dodge and bend. So guys, this is what I have for you today. Please subscribe to my channel, like, share, and also comment. And until we meet again, it's bye bye.